the same as.
Yeah. They do yoga there, they do Pilates, they do massage, they do
Now, there's a spot.
some metaphysical stuff, you know.
The silver one if he had a heart wanky. You think you can get
What is the name of this place?
The Crown.
The Crown in North Carolina.
Can you park there? No.
No?
Can I park here? Yeah.
There was one back there if you thought
Was
you
there?
could get it in.
Oh, that's reserved. I didn't see it.
If you turn around and go back, I'll show it to you. It's right by that red car.
Okay, cool.
But now I don't know how your parking thing is. I'm not a good parker, so. But that
Oh,
looks
I
big
see
enough.
it. Yeah.
Oh, look, there's 2 ducks. We're gonna eat dinner later.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
Wow. The Crown. And this.
Do you have child locks on it
You know?
though? No. Okay, now I'll stop touching it. Now you try. Because it looks like it's unlocked.
Oh, you turn that? That's good luck. I have trouble with that. No, nothing other way. Okay.
Right now we are in the Crown. And
And I got it by fussing with it.
There we go.
But I have to get a little. I'm taking it in.
say hi, Lolita. And here's Nancy. And Ruth. Yay. And of course, we are here in the restaurant named The Crown. Okay.
Your phone is so much lighter than the actual sky.
Hmm?
I mean, didn't your phone look lighter
Mm-hmm.
than
Yeah.
the actual?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
it's look lighter. Yeah, that's right. Which is nice, right?
That is nice.
What are they doing there? Well, we're early. We can see what they're doing over there.
They're having a hoot nanny.
Go look. I'll tell them we're here. And I'll meet you over there.
Okay, we're gonna go look at the hoot nanny. You know, for a millisecond, that kind of looks like a real dog.
Yeah, I thought it was a dog.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
What is that?
They're seasonal elixirs.
Seasonal.
I'm happy to answer questions if you're interested.
Let's see.
Give y'all
$10.
space to talk.
Oh, we're fine. We're just we're waiting on a reservation, and we saw the phone over here.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you chilly? We need to get you a space heater.
I'm wearing more layers than me, and I'm good at hiding layers underneath my clothes.
Yeah. So what I do is like.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So like, I use like Celtic, like traditional Celtic holy and cross-border days, like solstices and equinoxes, and like Beltane is May Day, Silent is Halloween, kind of like these demarcations. So I'll go out and harvest a little bit of it. Okay. Maybon. Yeah. Yeah, these ones, yeah. So I'll harvest like all for like a little bit of all the plants I can find on that day with like a little intention. Let that infuse into some brandy and honey and then strain it out. And so it's like kind of like an energetic footprint of that day. And what do you do with it? You know, it's up to people can do whatever they want with it, but I like to take a little bit, like maybe in sparkling water or tea or just like a little dropper full if I'm like, need to bring in some oh, I want some like spring, new energy, or some balance, or some drawing in, or connecting. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, like that's where the word Easter came from. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know,
Girl, where you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, for sure.
I guess.
No, I know. I bet, yeah. I was like, you know, when people get excited, I'm like, oh, yeah, but you're right.
Now, what would you use the mugwort for? Because I use either white sage or
What is that?
frankincense and dragon's
What is
blood.
that for?
Okay. You can use it for similar things. So,
What is that
you know,
seasonal
white
elixir?
sage is sacred to like indigenous peoples of the southwest of the continent, and you know,
And the Celts, so you know.
was that?
It's the Celts. Somebody said something about they thought that
Hey Lolita,
smudging was
we're looking at this
people had that on lock like 3,000 years ago.
Yeah, so
elixir,
mugwort.
seasonal
So the reason, like,
elixir.
I'm
It's a
connected
lam-
with mugwort.
llamas
It's like
elixir.
yeah, I'm German and Celtic descent, and so like mugwort is like really common smoke medicine in those parts of Europe, and so yeah, mugwort can be used for clearing. It's like a lot of connections to the moon. It's great for dream work. It's also I'll burn it when I'm
Pagka
like
nakaharap
wanting
dito,
to connect
nasa
with
yung
them.
ano, malinaw siya.
Do you burn it for your meditation? Like just in general? Do you do clearing with it?
All of those things. Yeah, I'll often. I'll like burn it at night too if I'm
siguro
like
ng
interested
light.
in like some dream work. Like
Baka
bring
yung
that
lighting
medicine into
niya
like
kasi-
enhanced dreams and kind of like that.
Tingnan natin, ikot natin dun sa...
Yeah, I've been trying with smoke medicines, like trying to connect.
Yeah, yung lightning niya pagka natapat. Kita mo malinaw siya. Just good. Tingnan natin to. Look at this.
You have Celtic ancestry?
Look at this. Friday night market. At the second and oh, mga country yan talaga. Oh, look at this, Lolita. For the cup, Mr. and Mrs. See this cup? Oh, it's battery. Sienna. Shuttle. Not that one over there? No. Or maybe this one?
No. Look at that goofy thing.
Here's.
Oh, there's somebody down there. Jesus. Oh, there's a table. Did you do that to her, Nancy?
Well, I was searching for something that I don't have, but
What is that for? Nancy.
happy to.
Nancy, what is that for?
Which thing?
That, yeah.
These? These are just elixirs. So she takes the energy of the day. Like in Volt was our autumn equinox.
It almost smells like a regular cigarette. What's that smell like to you? Yeah, there's a different smell once you get inside of it. What's that smell like to you? Be careful. Smoke.
Yeah, there is smoke. You're correct.
I smell smoke.
Yeah,
It's not as polished as I thought it was.
no, and it's once it burns a little bit more, there's like more aromatic.
Oh, it's a sage?
It's a mugwort.
Oh, mugwort. Okay. Magic stuff makes you psychic.
Look. Invoke elixir. And there's a sound elixir.
Oh, look at that.
I get excited when folks know what this is.
And a Beltane elixir.
Oh.
That Beltane elixir, is that from last year? Is that 2021?
Do you have a card?
I don't. I am working on
No, this is 2022.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
You're working on it.
I'm working on getting a card. But do y'all live locally?
Huh?
Do you live locally?
I don't.
You do?
They don't.
So I'm currently the artist in residence of Port. And I'm involved in some public workshops and things. So, I think they're getting close to this weekend.
Something doing it right.
I'm happy to write that.
Not
Yeah.
this weekend, because they're here. And,
Yeah,
if they want to go.
I'm not doing anything this weekend.
If they want to go, they go.
But
There's another alternative.
if you want to, I can write down that.
Every time I think it's like
Yeah, right down the front.
Yes.
Labrador. Those are the two I
Yeah, it's part of with this like artist bureau.
That's true.
I will
I
get.
used to work at Tri-County, or teach at Tri-County.
Oh,
okay. Because there was somebody that made stuff that, boy, it always took the classes, always took. You might want to call it. I teach photography here. I used to teach photography here as a photographer in the 90s.
What's your name?
Ruth Harris.
Hi, Ruth.
Hi. But yeah, you should call Lisa down there because she had a class that was teaching that they put on, and you just dictate what you want.
Yeah.
And she said it always filled.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I did grad school in a couple of different places. I started school in North Georgia and Mississippi. There you go, it's kind of dark, but
Oh, we need to get you some candles. That would be nice.
I've got a few. They tend to. I'm gonna put one in there, and I've got
that's
some
pretty.
obnoxious LED lights, but it is what
No,
it
those
is.
are pretty. I wonder what those are. Are those peppers?
There.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for chatting. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is pretty.
Right. Kula's Wellness Center. Kula Wellness Center. No S. We're here now, so it's kind of like. Ooh.
Let's see, what can we make this? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Cool. Goes to Hua. And look at that. What they're selling here. Wood fire? Sort of.
I have cookies that are gluten free. The Italian almond cookies are.
Okay, I knew you had done that. Didn't you?
No.
No. Somebody did.
Yeah.
I thought it was you.
I mean, I've taught a lot of classes. But I haven't. Oh, here? Here, you mean? Yeah. Oh, it's so cool here at Kula.
Kula is the area?
it's the Wellness Center. It's the name of the Wellness Center.
Oh. Not, it's not the city or something?
No, we're in Breast Hill.
Oh. Kula Wellness
Kula
Center.
stands for something, but I don't know what.
Oh,
But I
okay.
know it does.
Kula. And look at that. They do all hands holding. That's maybe it's like handmade or
I think it's all
anything.
coming together, or else they're really in a fight. They're all trying to keep each other from hitting each other.
Oh, okay.
That's speculation. I think they're all together.
Oh. It's like a livelihood type, the way they're doing.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh.
Like a little. Ooh, loose squirrel.
Create or something. Good.
Are you chilly? A little bit. Are you filming?
Where's it? Yes, I am.
Get out of your way.
No, I am filming you.
Oh.
That's why I have to go. Oh, there you go. Ruth got something. Oh.
Gluten-free cookies.
Gluten-free cookies.
Can we take them into the restaurant?
Oh, look at that. Salt and the
These are earrings.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Are you guys having a good evening so far?
Yes, ma'am.
It is just a tad bit.
Mm.
We said we came here, we weren't sure how to dress because it's like 70s during the day and 30s at night.
Yes. That's a turkey feather. It's from a turkey.
Someone was telling me maybe it's different.
Look at that, Lolita. Oh, this is cute. I like this.
I found the feather, not the turkey
Mm.
feather, the feather laying on the ground. So I took it because when I do my sledge.
Played a lot of notes, I guess.
This is good. This is a really good feather.
Ah, that's some doing.
Mm.
Well, hold each one. Well, it's so hold each one in your hands and you get two. And see
Oh,
which
that's
one-
right. And see which one.
Yeah, see which one you. Let it pick you.
What is that for?
Huh?
What is that
Didn't
for?
believe me if I told
Turkey
you.
feather.
It's a turkey feather.
Turkey feather.
So you can, like the smoke over there, you can take it.
Oh, okay.
Those are for the tail and these are the wings.
Oh, look at this. What is this here?
That's a jawbone.
Dog bone?
It's a jaw, like
Oh.
That one's on
the
you.
other one's over
I
on
get
that.
everything.
Yeah. I see. Are you getting that?
I really like the
If I get one,
Excuse me, one second.
So what is this for? What do we use it for?
cultural appropriation.
What is we use this for that? Just like a fan thing?
Well, if it's like if you're doing a smudging, then girl.
It's like a spiritual. Gets rid of ghosts and bad energy.
If the
Oh,
smoke
really?
comes out,
Oh, it's just
then you
for...
can go like that.
I'll get you some sage so you can burn it
Oh, just a...
and clear your space. It's a Native American.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
blessings.
Oh, okay.
Which one do you want, Ruth?
I don't want one. I got a bunch of feathers at home.
Feather, feather.
I like these both. So I'll get them both. Can I take these into the restaurant?
Huh?
Can I take
Yes, just put them in your hair.
Would you like bags?
No. Put them in your ponytail.
It won't be too long.
But you're gonna have to have some smoke or burning or something like that to do it?
Incense, something like that.
Incense or something?
You use sage, white sage. I have tons of it at home. I'll bring some when I come tomorrow.
Okay. Lolita, get some. Go ahead and we get some
Yeah, she's
souvenir.
I'm gonna bring her some white sage from home.
Okay. Yeah, get for both of us too, Lolita, and
I'll get you some too.
so that we can have that sage, whatever is that, to experience. What's the difference with that?
It's white and this is brown.
You know what? They're only $1. Won't you get them both?
Oh, you don't have that one? Yeah.
Just pick whatever.
You can do it that way, but that's another way to get it to.
I like to use
So that we can have something. Souvenir.
Yeah, Palo Santo.
Yeah.
And it doesn't smell like
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, that's okay.
I am sorry.
It's just.
Curious, I thought this is also for...
Oh yeah.
So you got 3 feathers?
Yeah, I want two.
Okay.
You want two too? You want two also? What's the difference? I want all different or something. Oh no, that's
I got
this or you want this? What do you like?
They all the same, right? One is okay for me. I don't know. I don't need
I'm 2
two.
miles away
I
from
just need one.
Upborn.
It doesn't matter.
Small thing upward, very
I think one is okay.
That's quite a ways. I live right there.
Okay.
I was telling them about Fire
I'm
Street.
getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only $5.
Yeah,
It's only
it's
$1.
beautiful.
They got 3,
And they went hiking. It's more than 3 miles.
Where? What is this? I don't know what you call it.
Fires Creek is
For removing spirit or something. Okay, scratcher.
So is that for sure? You got 3, I got 5. We're good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your stay here.
Thank you. Yeah, we will. Thank you. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah. We have a bag.
Just because we're going in the restaurant. I don't want to lose them either.
Yeah, keep the energy separated.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Now we're going to the restaurant.
We're here in Murphy. There are too many of us, but they're here. And they are in that place.
We're headed to the restaurant now.
Hello.
Paris, 7:30. Okay. You got a table?
We do.
Okay.
Anywhere warm would be good.
Thank you.
Melanie's gonna. Right this way. Thank you so much. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Be careful with the stairs. I have to look too, right? Like, I know, right? I was like that. Oh.
You're left-handed, not left-handed.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's why I wanted to be inside. It's kind of chilly out there. I think it's chilly out there. So I didn't want to get out. I said, I mean, get inside. That's why I wanted to check in early and tell them what I wanted. Okay, this is today's menu. I mean, they always have the other stuff.
Yeah, that looks something like what they have online.
Is it? Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get. I thought I would get a couple of these and we can kind of split it. I think I could eat two. The tempura. Oh, tempura.
You know, I don't know. It was
Tahini doesn't. Citrus and chili.
I thought tempura.
No, I thought every single thing here is gluten-free, by the way.
Okay. Awesome.
Every single thing.
Hello.
Oh, welcome. Okay. How are you? Okay. Yeah, I started to say, is there a weed in here? And I would know everything here is gluten-free.
Yes, ma'am.
I forgot for a second.
Wonderful.
Thank
Have
you.
y'all done? Is this your first time dining with us?
This is my first. Our first.
Our first time.
Welcome back and welcome. My name is Steven. I'll be your server. I'm going to offer you a cocktail or a beverage in addition to whatever you want.
Just water from
You want wine, you think?
water from
I'll start with water and I'll take water.
There's a list right here with our craft cocktails. I'll check right back.
Oh, sometimes non-alcoholic. one. That's good.
Set my feathers in your windowsill.
Oh, they got CBD drinks.
CBD? Where?
Look at that.
No, we don't have.
Hemp infused
Oh.
drink.
We don't have.
Lavender, look at
Oh,
that. Strawberry, lavender, blueberry, mint.
That good vibe sounds good vibe.
This?
No, that this first one. Because I've had stuff with lavender and it tastes like lavender smells. It's not
Okay,
that
now let's Regina. What's that like?
grenadine. It's like
Isn't it bitter?
no, it's that sweet like a maraschino cherry.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna get one of those. That looks like fun.
Or they're
asking
different
about it.
kinds,
I might
and then
get
we, so that we can.
Okay, you wanna take a look?
You want a CBD
Cocktails. Yeah, we're gonna have a CBC drink.
Yeah, I like that.
CBD.
She's driving, so
You're gonna get that? Yeah.
all of us. Appalachian shrub.
Well, that's not alcoholic, is it?
We need to ask. Grenadine is not. That's just a filler.
Okay, that shouldn't be either, but I'll ask.
CBD and kombucha. I no.
Oh, I don't like that stuff.
And then we'll ask, but I don't think that's it.
Just to make sure for me. You can have it. I'm driving.
Is this like a salad? This one? This is like a salad.
The butternut.
Butternut
No,
betray.
this one. It's like,
Then no, that's soup.
oh, it's soup.
That's cream.
Yeah.
Squish, that's kind of a soup.
The butternut bisque is like a squash soup, and then the falafel. That sounds good, and the charcuterie. Hey, my friends call it sugar in the cooter. Autumnal curry.
Why you do everything?
Hey, you're my guest. I'm not going to do everything. Okay. I will do dinner.
Okay.
And I will do the buffet.
Okay.
Okay? And then,
I have to buy my own creamer. Oh my god.
and then depending, and if you buy anything, you get it on your own.
I'm like, no, not everything.
Well, I took care of the feathers, so I figure I'm done for this week.
You're done. Just to let you know, I had taken care of this ahead of time. I've decided that they already have it.
This is too much.
You know, because they, huh?
This is too much.
Well, you can get dinner tomorrow.
Okay.
You guys can split dinner tomorrow. Well, actually, you're going to get your own breakfast. And we don't know what we're going to do for lunch.
Ito dalawa lang.
We can cook it. We can figure out what you want.
Yes, we'll look at the
But the buffet, at least, and the mug stuff if you want it, but anything else, well, the Chunkin Festival. That's so cheap.
The thing of it is, if you eat breakfast late enough, that takes care of breakfast and lunch. Just have an early dinner.
Well, if you go to the Chunkin
Yeah, we'll
Festival,
try that.
Pumpkin junkin.
they have, Chunkin Pumpkin, or whatever they call it. They have chili.
Oh, now I am a big, Leanne calls it festival food. I am all into festival food. Popcorn, hot dogs, what's that, fried bread stuff.
They'll probably have that.
You know they will.
No, they don't. I don't eat any of that.
Anything fried.
I like the,
Yeah, I don't want this, but this sounds so good. The
sound.
curry.
Oh, I have to have their cornbread because they don't use wheat in it. And they have sorghum butter made from sorghum.
Oh, here's a wine butter. I'm going to ask how much the steak is, and then I'll probably
yeah, I'll try it.
that pork chop sounds good.
Yeah, I love pork, so I'm going to have pork chop. Swedish meatball, that sounds good too, but I don't know.
I would need to ask what a Duchess potato is.
Well, if you want something light, there's seasonal vegetables with curry, ginger rice.
Autumnal curry, seasonal vegetable party, curry ragu, herb ginger rice.
I'm gonna have the pork chop. But I'm gonna get these two things we can share. The cauliflower and the Brussels, just to have some veggies. Okay? And I want cornbread. They have desserts.
What did you order, Nancy? What are you gonna get, Nancy?
I'm leaning toward the pork chop. Well, I'm going to ask how much the steak is, but I'm leaning toward the pork chop because it's got the fig apple butter. That sounds good. And then it's apple cider marinated, and that sounds good.
The Brasstown beef, what they mean by that, down the street is a farm. No hormones, no whatever farm for beef. So that's what they mean Brasstown beef. It comes from a local farm called Brasstown beef.
And me and Lolita, I'll get the panzer salmon. Salmon?
I'm not a salmon person, but that sounds good. It's got mushrooms.
Yeah, that's what I will try.
The reason why I'm doing this is because these two, and you two, over the years have always got every bit of food, every bit of power, have helped me bring me unbelievable gifts. And so if you add 13 plus 8 years I was there, this is the payback. So you know why I'm being generous, because they never, when I'm down there, I just say, hey, let me contribute, and they don't. So I think this is a way that they can't help me. I got my turf.
Okay.
My surf and turf.
Does that make sense?
Thank you. You know, thank you.
But it's a tangible thank you to you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Very good.
We're honored.
How I can afford it. I did not before.
And isn't that a good thing?
Yes. Awesome. She was a
May I offer you ladies a beverage in addition to water?
We wanted to ask about your CBD drinks.
Absolutely. Strawberry lavender is our good vibes tonight. And the can of bliss is a pineapple.
You don't have
And
this?
then what is the...
Yes, I have I have the elderflower or the strawberry, I believe.
Yeah, they've got the strawberry. They're from both. They've got the
There's no alcohol in there, is there? Okay.
Well, you can add it if you like.
No, I don't.
And what's the CBD situation? Why does it do? Are we going to feel good after dinner? Are we just going to eat a lot?
You shouldn't. You probably won't feel anything.
You know, it doesn't have the high to it. I use the cream and the oil myself. And it doesn't. No, it doesn't do that. It has no high. They take that out. That part of it's out.
I think I'm going to
It's
try
the medicinal part.
Elderflower.
elderflower.
Would you like anything else to drink as well, ladies?
Same thing. Oh, she wants the
Elderflower. The elderflower?
Yeah.
Same for you, ma'am?
Is that
I'm
sweet?
sorry, you want one as
Is
well?
that kind of
The
sweet?
elderflower.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get the same thing.
Absolutely. I'll get that started. I'll be right back.
Make it easy on me so I don't need to think of it. You're not driving. Yes.
I'm glad it's here, so I can't thank him. So you can say part of what you have.
Yeah, actually, he knows. I told him that he will be treating us.
Is he jealous?
Yes.
So last time it was a few years ago, but they said, hey, come on up to the casino and have dinner. You know, it's just ongoing like that.
So let me get this so that I can look at
Lolita, what ring is that?
graduation ring.
That's not bad. It's pretty.
The crown
Stone
Boston,
is for February.
North Carolina.
Yeah. It's a nice stone, that's why. It's like healing, you know. And
It's February. No. Which one is amethyst?
it's February. Amethyst is February. It's healing. It doesn't need to be your own stone.
Oh, that's right, because you use crystals.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be your own stone. You know, you can choose what kind of stone you want.
I still have my high school ring, and I got a grad school ring, but I didn't get a college ring.
How about that, Ruth? What kind of ring is that?
What? This? That's a rutilated quartz that grows in there. It's a fungus that grows in the quartz stone itself.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And it needs to be polished because it was real clear, but after I wear it a long time, but I have to find somebody to polish it.
Yeah,
But rutilated quartz.
nice.
You have that for what? Like, if you got a graduation ring, is that for
A friend
just?
of mine gave it to me when I was in Atlanta. I came down there, I think before I met you guys. He lived in Haight-Ashbury for quite a while in the 60s. About my age, you know, hippie. And he says, I bet you this fits you. And brought it back, you know, and he gave it to me. It was
Special friend?
no.
He's a good friend.
Yeah, okay, dear friend.
Yeah. Wrong tea.
Okay.
But when I first went to Atlanta, especially because I went to learn Vedic philosophies and stuff, and before I went to India, and he was one of my mentors who taught me a lot, you know, of what I wanted to know. So, and would drive me around Atlanta and say, pay attention, Ruth, because I'd get lost and I'd have to call them. Where am I? What are you looking at? I don't know, there's a statue. You know.
I would always say, how close are you to the chicken? Because you have the big chicken, that's the landmark. So if you're on Cobb Parkway, what side of the chicken you're on makes a difference in how you're going to tell them to get to where they need to go.
Yeah, so he would drive me around and he'd say, pay attention.
Is he still in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not gonna ask the name.
He's got late stage Parkinson's right now. That's so sad. Because we would go out, him and a few of us would go out. I taught him photography. And a great story. 9/11 happened, right? Well, we went out that Sunday. It happened on a Saturday, right? And we went out, and we went down to, oh gosh, what's the name of the road? I don't know.
Would y'all know what you like
But
for
the big
dinner as
apartment.
well?
Yes.
Know what you like for dinner as well?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'd like to start with our those that we can share.
You want
The
two?
cauliflower and
You
the
want
Brussels
two of each?
sprouts. Would that be enough for all of us, you think?
I think one of each if we're getting dinner.
How many, how big
I
are they?
think one of each would be good.
Okay.
And for your dinner?
I would like the pork chops.
Yes, ma'am. Would you like a soup course or any half salad?
What's your soup today?
The butternut squash pit.
Oh, that's right, I saw it on there. Do you have a little one?
It's a small cup, yes. It's a small cup.
It's just a small cup.
Yes. For you, ma'am?
And I want a cornbread,
Absolutely. I can add some bread to that.
if they have it.
Yes, ma'am. It's a nominal charge, but I can add that.
Just a celebration.
How's your pork chop sounds pretty good. Is it pretty good?
Beautiful. Absolutely. They're all phenomenal.
Is it better than the beefsteaks?
I like the french fries with the steak. I like the vegetable and the cranberry with the pork chop.
Then I'm gonna go with the pork chop.
They're both phenomenal. Would you like any soup as well?
She says they're little.
If they're little, yes.
For you ladies?
Go ahead, Lolita. Okay, I want the brass stone beef steak and the butternut this
Yes, ma'am. How can we cook that steak for you?
medium medium.
Medium? Solid pink?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And the soup. Fabulous. For you, ma'am?
The pancit salmon?
Wonderful. Would you like a soup as well or a half salad?
Sure, that's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
I was thinking about the
Even
salmon.
I can remember that. Wonderful. Thank you. And I'll be back with the... There's one this way.
I'm gonna run to the laser and wash my hands. I'll be back.
Okay, look.
You have to film somebody else now.
All right, let's go back to Ruth to interview. So, are you originally from Georgia?
No, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh,
Outside of Cleveland. Small town. Very small town. But when I grew up, I got a job in Cleveland, so.
I've been in Cincinnati, Ohio. How far is that?
The other end of the state, straight up. Cincinnati is by Kentucky. Cleveland is by the lake.
Oh, okay.
So you know.
I remember that's where I met Rodell, Dan, and Lino.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I attended the AAST meeting that time because I wasn't registered tech yet that time. So I don't know anybody in sleep, and I thought to myself like, do I really want to be registered and I don't know anybody? And working in Macon, it's kind of off and on because it's so slow. Yeah, a lot of cancellations. So I decided to see it first.
She's like,
Yeah, I decided to see it first if it's going to be work for me to get registered. What do I see in the future if I really want to do that, because I don't want to waste my time. So I went there to Cincinnati, Ohio, took a AAST class to get the CEU, and then I found these three guys talking, laughing, and of course they look like foreigner to me. So I came and asked them like, where you guys from? And they said, oh, we are from the Philippines. So I was like, oh my god. And I told them I'm from the Philippines also. And I said, so where do you live? Because I knew that's from, I was kind of thinking they live nearby over there. And they told me, oh, we're not from here. We're from Atlanta, Georgia. That's where we work. I think that's what meant to be for me to meet them. And after that, they introduced me to Lolita. Yeah. And after that, yeah, they told me like, go ahead and get your registry, and then once you're registered, let us know. And that's why I got a hook up in Atlanta. After that, yeah.
Well, I told you it was because of that doctor, and I was, Kinko's was selling Kinko's into now it's FedEd, and they took all the training department and laid us all off because they wanted to keep a cash flow to sell the place. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move back. I'm not ready to move back to Murphy. And he says, become a sleep deck.
Is that far away? Oh, no, it's right around the corner. Just like that. But it is so.
Are you gonna go also?
It's unisex. So there is just why is that? Yeah, just the arm.
Grasstown Folk School are the yuppies and the technical and the artists. We're in artist community.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay? You see this is the only place you'll find it. Otherwise, there's a big
Its own little piece
go
of
random and all that stuff. Not here.
Nancy, I was interviewing Ruth earlier about, she said she's from Cleveland, Ohio. And you said you are from
Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky.
Which is right next to Ohio.
Oh, okay. Did you get to sleep?
Very difficultly. How did I get to sleep? I was working in the hospital in medical records, and I saw the lady that ran the neuro department. And I walked up to her and said, how can I do what you do? And she said, come and work with me. And so I did for free for like a year. After I got off work, I worked second shift in medical records. So I'd go into work at 3:30 and I'd get off work at 12 o'clock. And then I would go down to the sleep lab, and if there was something going on, I would sit there and watch.
Oh.
And so when the position came open, I was the only one that had to do it.
How long did it take for you to take your registry?
Oh, it took a long time because I didn't, when I started, yay, many years ago. So I started sleep in 1980, 88, 89, something like that. And when I started, there was no, the money was just average at best. And there was no incentive to get registered. Like if I got registered, I would have had to pay for it but on my own. And I wouldn't have gotten a raise or anything. It would have just been some letters. And back when I was taking registry, there were 3 parts. So you had to take part 1 and part 2. And if you passed that, then you had to go somewhere and take part 3. And it usually involved getting on a plane or driving the wrong way, because only certain cities gave part 3. And so what you'd have to do is take part 1 and part 2. Wait till you got your results. And when you got your results that showed that you passed, then you were allowed to sign up for part 3.
Wow.
So I started sleep around, I guess getting paid for it actually around 1989, and I didn't get my registry until 1995.
You did the same thing, Ruth? Taking several part on the test?
No. I only got registered because Nancy said when I was first started, you didn't have to do it. And I had no incentive, and I didn't think, and I was older, so I didn't think I'd,
Even though
have
there
a
was more
career.
money, I offered people more money if they would get registered.
Oh, wow.
And no one took me up on it. Bruce, you did. After you left.
After I left, yeah. No, the only reason I did was because they changed it where you had to have the A step and had to go through all that. And I said, I'm going to flunk it, but I'm going the last because it was the last week before I would have it. I said, if I flunk it, I'm not going to, that's it. But I'll try. And I didn't study. And it was divine intervention, I tell you. And there's a whole story around that. I got in, and in numerology, number 9, everything about me, my life path, the birth
You're
path.
9 life path? I'm a 6.
I'm a 9. My birthday's a 9. I go in, and they said, okay, you're number 9. I said, well, there's a good sign. So they assigned me the computer, and they said, over there, number 9. I said, well, maybe there's a chance. Well, I took it, and you know how in the test you can actually, flag it because you're not sure? I had half of them flagged, and I said, I flunked long after we took it. That means I flunked it. You can't be that unsure. So I knew I flunked it, and I said, well, I took the chance. I got a 93. Divine intervention.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Mainly because of these guys.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good. Nancy inspired a lot of techs, huh? So, are you already a coordinator that time when you convinced them or trying to convince them to take the test?
Well, when I came to Atlanta, I was a night tech. And so I ended up making 10 cents less an hour than I was making in Lexington, and my apartment rent went up by $100. So I thought, what have I done? I've moved 400 miles from my home. I have no family, and I'm making less money. But I knew Atlanta was the place to be if you wanted to continue, move on. So I worked for Dr. Wellman at Sleep Disorder Centers of Georgia. Yeah, that was my first job in Atlanta. I got the job on New Year's Day. Like, she called me on New Year's Day. If your job interview ends in a hug, you got a good chance of getting And so, let's see. Yeah, I just came down to Atlanta for New Year's Eve. And my friend said, why don't you just interview for the job just to see, it's not like you're going to take it. You just want to see what the market's doing. So I went in and talked to her. And they had just gotten Centrometics computers. Well, we had Centrometics computers for a while. They had neon coding paper machines. That's what I learned on.
So when she's sitting there looking at my resume and this big smile comes on her face, because nobody there knew how to work the Centromedics computer except me.
Ladies, this is the cauliflower, and I'll be right back with Brussels.
Well, yeah, that's enough for all of us in the dinner.
So, I got the job and I moved to Atlanta and then I was a tech for about 9 months and I met a friend at the gas meeting and his company had an opening for a daytime position. And I went ahead and took it, and I became the quality control person. Take the picky person and make them in charge of quality control. So I became the continuous quality improvement coordinator. And then when the director left, I became the director. And then when Vincor bought our company, then I became, I guess I ran the whole thing.
Wow.
of that division. And then when they did away with our division, like 10 years later, then I went to work for Georgia Lung to build Georgia Lung and Sleep Lab, because at that point they didn't have one.
Oh, wow.
So I avoided the job as much as I could because I never wanted to be a lab director. You two probably got that from working with me.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be a director. I didn't think I'd be very good at it. And so
You get to vote?
you do.
You were wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
You're a very good director, Dad.
I had to add that to my teacher.
Yeah. I left because it's kind of far driving, and then I came back because of her. Like, I didn't want to work.
Yeah. We voted.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
If we didn't think so, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Well, when I went in for the interview with Dr. Artritis, he said 2 things. He said, first of all, the job's paying $10,000 more a year than you're asking for. Because I didn't even know what to ask for.
Oh my God.
Because I've never been a lab director. So I'm ballparking it. He said it pays $10,000 more a year. And just so you know, you can come in anytime you want to. I don't care when you get here. And I thought I would be an idiot not to take this job. So I took the job, built in the sleep lab, got it accredited, got the DME going. Everything was running full guns. And then we got bought out by a larger company. And now you know the rest of it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I work with these guys at the sleep school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mainly, the sleep school.
Yeah.
We could tell sleep school stories. Me and Lolita. I'm the only time Lolita was ever late for anything. We would go to the mall. Remember when we go to Perimeter Mall?
Oh my God, was that fun? They went before me, and when I started teaching there, they included me in there.
We would go and try on every single perfume in Sephora. I mean, spray different ones up and down our arms till we smelled like, I don't say because we're on camera. And then we would try the lip plumpers. So we would walk through Sephora going, I can't feel my lips. Can you feel your lips? And we'd go through the mall like this. And then, because at that time with sleep school, you taught the first half. You had like a 3-hour break, or usually 2, depending on when you quit. And then you had to go back and teach from about 8 o'clock at night till about 12 or 1 in the morning. So it was, even though you had a break, it was an all-day affair, and it would have been too short to drive all the way back to Woodstock and not. So we just always hit the mall.
These are delicious.
That was great. So you guys all have a long history.
And I was always honored myself. And the reason I started teaching was because Terry knew I had this huge background in teaching and in being a trainer. Because I did for corporations and a few other things. So he says, fine, and he put me on because Rosenberg and I got along very, very well. He was very easy to get along with them. But by the time it moved over there with Carlo taking over, probably would have got in. But he couldn't get rid of me, so too bad. because I would get good qualifications in Rosenberg. Rosenberg hired me for a short time, and I didn't last long because he hired me to go into neural trials
Yeah.
and just hook them up and then go home. Well, it didn't take me too long to realize that everybody else, because unlike the sleep, where you watch them all night, these guys just go to bed. They take turns staying up to see if anybody needs to get up or anything.
It would never occur to me to do anything like that.
So I said, I worked there a while and helped them hook up, and they didn't need to hire me all night. And I said, I don't think I want to do this. So I just said,
Yeah, it's a short period of time.
it wasn't worth
Yeah.
it when these guys got paid all night.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to watch.
Yeah, that's true.
But I stayed at the sleep school.
How about you, Lolita? How you become a sleep tech?
Take a break. Eat.
Yeah, I'm eating. Yeah, well, I'm done. Thank you.
You weren't a tech until you married Glenn?
No, actually, before Glenn was, we're friends. So he told me, Lolita, I asked my opinion. Lolita, I'm thinking about going to Stanford.
Pardon me, my friends.
Y'all want
Appreciate
straws?
the patience and
Y'all
straws.
like straws?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here's our little cute drink.
Yeah.
We need to toast to our little cute drink.
So now after then and till now you're still
Yeah, he did go to Stanford for I think 6 months or a year for free, because it's hard to go to a sleep school. Stanford is the only one who's keeping it.
That's how you had to do it back then. When I trained for free. Now, when I suggested
Yeah.
to people, by the time I suggested to people, HR is like, no. And plus, people didn't want to work for free. But I looked at it like a free education.
Yeah, so
Really?
he was a secretary. Then he's a secretary in Stanford. So when he got, an opportunity to be in school, but no payment, just for free to learn sleep, then he grabbed it. That's why in 1990 or 89, he proposed to me.
He didn't propose to you in 1890.
89.
Oh, 89.
1990. Yeah, because I don't know where. I think, 1990. 1990. So 1990, he was already a director in Pomona, California.
So you live near Stanford?
No, but he was in Northern California. It's not near Stanford. I don't know how many hours.
what do you call this drink?
A CBD something. Oh, what was the name of it? You see the drink's working already. Good vibe. Good vibe. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Good
CBD.
vibe.
Something. Good vibe.
It's
something.
good vibe with elderflower.
Let's
Good.
Toast.
for good health, happiness.
Oh, thank you.
sorry.
Sorry about that. I forgot all about that.
No money, guys.
All right.
And I'm sorry about the Brussels for just another minute. Our fryer's been having fun frying facts, so it'll be just another moment. I'm going to bring the soups out quicker.
That's okay.
Thank you.
So stir yours up, Lolita. All your good tasting stuff's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Stir.
These are good.
These are good. Yeah. I had one of those lavender drinks. I even took a picture of it in downtown Woodstock. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
It was so
Who's
pretty.
You haven't had yours?
Yeah.
I want to take.
You eat that big one. I like the little ones.
You take it also.
It was so pretty.
Pakilagay nga, Lolita, sa table ko.
And it was like, oh my God, this is so awful.
Thank you.
I bought lavender tea And it's still sitting there because I don't like it. And I thought, well,
Because
somebody wants-
it tastes like lavender.
yeah.
I mean, lavender smells good, but it doesn't taste good. Like I don't want to eat my perfume.
So when you get married, that's why. Yeah. He was and helping him score. He have brings up studies in the at home and then helping score.
That was good. Me, I get into sleep because Howard is snoring so loud. Oh, you haven't met Howard, right? You already left when Vladimir said.
You already left when Howard and her was.
Yeah, because I met you at the preschool. It was the first time I met you.
Yes. Mhm. Yeah, I remember
I
that.
didn't
Yeah.
work with you. I worked for Ramon. Was there? Lino. Doug was working nights then. And I think, let's see, yeah, 4 of us. They started me in Canton. And I worked by myself. Randy worked there, and then I worked there on the shift he wasn't there. Well, then Northside, the one woman that worked there, did not want to work at Sandy Springs, and I didn't want to stay up at Canton. So we switched because she just did scoring. She came in at 10 and did scoring. So I came in and did scoring at 10 for a while. And then moved to just running tests and stuff. You know, because I'd already run tests. I took a short break and did DME over at, what's his name over there? St. Joe's? Western. Yeah, and Towanda. And it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and I hated it. So I lasted a month, and I said, called Rosemary, can I come back? You know, Vladimir, Frank, can I come back?
So you worked with Ramon also when he was still the one running the neuro trials that time? Because I already met you when it was Carlo. Was the
Yeah, the school was in Atlanta. I mean, in the Sandy Springs before Rosenberg
Yeah.
bought it. And
It was at the interchange.
So how long the Sleepy School in Atlanta last?
forever.
Forever.
Thank you.
So
It was 92 because we went. Okay, no, it was before then. Well, was it before then? We went down there in 92. Me and my friend
Oh,
Sharon.
91, but
And it was actually in the hospital. It wasn't at the interchange building.
yeah.
The school itself was in the hospital.
Is there a 3-minute break?
Yes, ma'am.
There is. Have some soup, you guys.
what is the name of this soup?
I'll taste it.
It's butternut squash this.
Squash soup.
Butternut squash this. But you're going to call it squash.
I don't dare it anymore. It's delicious, I taste it.
Oh, I was going to say, no, it's not that great.
Oh, good. Well, I got my cornbread. Good. Sweet. Is that my cornbread? Yeah.
So we're eating healthy.
Yeah, I know.
Very healthy. Very healthy.
This is the restaurant that, thank you, that Ruth been telling us, the healthy restaurant. Is it right? This is the one you're talking about, right?
There, taste. Isn't that good?
What is that? Corn?
Right, fresh. It's cornbread.
Cornbread. Okay.
Have y'all seen that video with the corn kid? He's hilarious.
And what is that? This one?
Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
But they're fried. They're really good.
Thank you. Got it. There we go.
Absolutely.
All right.
You want some steak? You want some steak?
I want a bite. I don't want.
Yeah. Okay. How about you? Want a bite?
To have some of my pork chops.
Sure, I can taste that.
How about you? Can you eat? No, thank you.
How about salmon? Anybody want some salmon? Salmon?
Ain't nobody eating that fish.
I love salmon.
I have a question about the salmon. Why it pronounced without L?
The English language is a very, very odd language, and there are a lot of letters we put in there that don't belong, and we never. Thank you, Lolita. And then we never use them. And then there's other letters that
You want to taste it too?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
aren't there that sound like they're there, and that's why.
Thank you. Yeah, because I was
Because it says.
I was trying to order it. Yeah, it's salmon. And then Howard told me like, no L, it's silent L, it's salmon.
Oh, I was putting her steak.
Oh,
I haven't tried
steak,
this yet.
yeah.
Oh, dang, girl. That is so good.
What is that? Chicken? What did you get? Pork chop? Okay.
Pork chop.
If you
Pork
start
chop.
at the edge. Like if you start at the very edge.
I'm trying.
Oh, there you go. So take your fork.
Okay.
Are you guys sure don't want a salmon? Salmon? No, I have to pronounce it. Salmon.
So you got your knife in your left hand. Fork in your right hand. Pin it down. Yeah, something like that. Looks like you're doing some WWE kind of wrestling thing. You will die.